G'day, Sea-Dog here. Welcome to my channel for high school drilling students.
Morning students, welcome to the last of our videos on our little hidden pencil series here. So what this video is going to do is show you how we press in the kit components into the blank that we've made and finished. Just explain or just show you what I used to lacquer this, to colour it. I just used this stuff here, just from Bunnings, just a white night crystal clear acrylic stuff. I've used it for woodwork projects before, and I've sprayed it on metal as well. It seems to work pretty well on both. But equally, I've also used for the same thing, even on wood, this brass and copper clear stuff. Obviously it's meant for brass and copper, which are metals, but I've found that works really well. I always like to have a paper towel here just with the kit sections on it, so it's clear, so I don't have to go hunting for stuff. What I like to do before assembly is just to triple check that there's no glue on the inside, so I just run the scalpel around, because when we fit those parts, if there's any bumps in there, it can actually swell the little brass tube, and that can crack the wood. So we obviously don't want that. So our blank now is clear. From this end here, we have to put in our stylus, the little rubber stylus end. So the outside diameter of this little end here is machined to be the same as the inside diameter of that. So when they're pressed together with a bit of force, it's a really tight, snug fit. Got our actual pen pocket clip that goes on there, and then we squish that in. Now for the squishing process, the assembly process, we will damage this little stylus rubber if we leave that in. So just going to unwind that and just pop the little stylus rubber off, and then I'm going to wind back this little portion back on there, and we'll put the stylus back on once the assembly is complete. Now this is our pressing kit. This is just one I've made. It's just two plastic wheels here, barrels, and one of them, if I just loosen the vise here, one of these plastic wheels has got a hole in it, and we put the end of our pen blank in here in the hole, and that helps support it and keep it straight as we press it in. The pen assembly jig has a sliding section here, so we can lock that at the correct length that we want to have that. Got our pocket clip end here, and that end in the other one. We need to leave that out while we assemble it. This goes onto here, but we need to have something to support this end, because otherwise this wood can get damaged here. I'm just going to unwind that and just remove this. So I'm actually going to have this in place here. That's going to protect our pen blank. So what we're going to do, the end of our pen blank, which has this little bushing, goes into the hole, and this end, the end with the stylus and the pocket clip, goes into the other end. So I'm just going to pop him in like that and pop him in there. Okay, we're zoomed in nicely, and we're just going to show you the actual squishing in. So I'm just going to hold the pocket clip with one finger, one hand, just like so, and just wind in. I'm just winding in the other end of the pen assembly jig, and I'm just going to do that until I can feel it's firm, so it's not going in any further. This thread here can put tremendous amount of pressure on here, so much so that the little hidden pencil blank can crack. Clearly we don't want that, so I'm just going to tighten it just till I can feel that it's firm, and I can also see that there's no gap between the actual gold section and the timber section. So then we just unloose our pen blank, unloosen the jig, pop him out, and then our pencil can slide and just tuck away neatly in here. We still need to put the stylus back on, so we just unwind him like that, and we get the little rubber portion of the stylus and just pop him on like that. And then the last little step is just to wind this little keeper back in place, and I reckon that looks really, really cool. So with the gold findings on our hidden pencil, looks beautiful. Oh, that tell your mother. And then you've got a pencil to use at school. You've got no excuse for not having a pencil at school. Reverse him in. Look at that. Gorgeous. Make sure you're proud of your work. You should be really proud if you do a good job of these. Okay, so that's our hidden pencil kit, and we're completely finished. Thanks for listening to the whole series, guys. Well done.